Hey guys, it's Jeremy here, and today I've got something a bit different. I'm doing some logo critiques. I sent out a story on Instagram for people to send their logo so I can critique it. I want to do a bit of a different video, and I got two logos here. First one is from Ismail, and yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it. And it's just about learning and seeing, how to improve our logo design. So yeah, this one. So he sent me some descriptions on the email. The logo name is H Stock. Obviously this is just the icon, but he had H stock there, so we could probably add that in. And it's a logo representing a house and influenced by stock colors red and green, so profit and loss, profit being the green and red being the loss. So I see this, and it's a nice simple mark. Obviously it can be improved a little bit. I'm just going to copy it here and see. One thing I'm noticing is that you can see how there's like sharp points and these rounded points, and it feels a bit weird to me. So what I would do is I would probably round off everything. So if I round that off and then round this off, so I'm selecting it and then just round this. Don't round that too much. Like this, and you can see there's a lot of white space in this area, but as you can see here, so it's a bit imbalanced. So I'll drag this down like that and zoom out. Also scale it down to see how it looks. Okay, cool. So couple of these changes, and I'm kind of liking this better. See what happens if we drag this. Like already that feels better to me just by rounding it and making it a bit more consistent with that. And then what I'll do, I'll make this smaller, and then now we'll do the type. So I'll bring back my type here. The italics for some reason. Okay, here we go. No, I don't like the condensed. I'll go Tom Keen. I'll go extra bold. And you can see I like this one. See how it's rounded? So it's matching the rounded corners that we just added. And what I'll do is I'll bump the kerning a bit tighter and just kind of balance that out. So you can see we're trying to keep this semi-balanced. That's okay if it's hanging out a bit. We can make it green because we don't want to represent loss. We want to, mainly focus on profit. And what I'll do, I'll scale this down. So yeah, that's what I'll do with the logo. So just minor improvements. Already it was like a nice simple, just fairly simple and clean. So I didn't have to do much to it, but we just added the type in there, and yeah, that's how I'll do it. So the next one is from Amit. So he sent me this. He's another cool designer that follows me on Instagram. So this one, he gave me some information here. So the name of the project is Unseen, which means infinite or limitless. The project is like a fundraising project to help students in India for better education and sanitation, better healthcare. Okay, cool. And he used these 3 lines because it represents something called tilaka, which means action, will, and knowledge. The power of those things. So what he did, he tried to combine 2 E's here to make it long. The thing is though, it is kind of cool. Like I like this lock up here. It's very clean, very nice already. There's just some balancing issues, and this is not working that too well with those 3 marks. There's a lot of spacing. I'll just get the color out. There's a lot of spacing in here, so it's not really balancing well with this section. And this is too textured, so when we scale this down, it's not going to really translate. So you can see like it starts to look a bit weird, because you can see if I zoom in, it's got all these like vector points, which is not too well. Secondly, these are all lowercase letters, and doing this sort of seems like it's an uppercase E, and some people might not read it as ASEM, they might read it as ASM, so that's an issue as well. And then here you can see this is having a balance issue as well with this, you know, so it's a bit weird. So we might have to simplify this. So what I'll do is I'll just adjust this. Delete that, join that together, so then we can sort of bring this closer, like that. Just to make it a bit more balanced. And those 2 dots are fine. Then I'll get rid of this. So he used Gothic. What did he do? He used Cocoa Gothic. I don't have that font. So I'll use, I think this font is the same, similar. ASE, so obviously it's not the same exact font, but it's similar to the one we're using. So what we could do, so just by keeping it like that, it's already like looking clean. Obviously it's got a lot of the kerning, so it has to be like this. So I could just play around. So if I just outline that, one thing we could do is play around with the tail of the E. If you want to show like those 3 lines, and I'll just like use the shape builder tool and cut those bits off. Like something like that. That would show those 3 lines. Maybe it looks like. So that's kind of cool. So it shows the 3 areas. And then what if I just added like you could do different ones. For example, like that's one example of how you can do it, just to sort of represent those 3 lines. Or what I'll do, if you wanted to keep the lines, I'll just simplify the lines. So I'll use the width tool. This one. So just simplifying this. And just bumping these up a little bit, so it's not too tapered off. I'll just delete these ones, and I'll just quickly span that one. There's a stroke in there. Cool, and there we have it. So it's just better to keep it simple, keep it clean. So yeah, that's what I would do. But yeah, obviously this is just my opinion of how I would improve it. But yeah, hopefully this tutorial was helpful. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this logo critique. Let me know if you want me to do more of these. If you do, then just send your logos to hello@jeremymura.com and I'll do another video. And if you find it helpful and like seeing the process, this is the best way to learn and grow and see how you can improve your logos. But yeah, hopefully this was good, and look forward to making another video for you guys. Leave a comment below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more content every week.